Starting on the pole, it's the North Star. Silmac Industries, number 10 of Mike Balkin. To his outside, it's the Martin's Diesel Service. Reimer overhead door, number 55 of Mike Martin. Road 2 has the boss there, the number 9 of Wald Morris in an MB Custom. To his outside in a Masters built, Rick Fawcett in the 71. And on the back, Ricky Weiss in the 7. We're going racing. Ricky Weiss started 5th. He's up to 2nd and closing on Mike Balkin in the 10 car with 8 laps to go. This time by halfway there, 5 down, 5 to go.
Mike Balkin really pulling away in the Emery Demolition Miller Racing Engines North Star 10. Walt Morris off the back straightaway in the purple Challenger as the 55 drives on by. White flag out for your leader, Mike Balkin in the Miller Racing Silmac number 10. Flying into turn number 3. He's got a full straightaway on Ricky Weiss and a brand new, Bloomquist. Checkered flag is out for Mike Balkin. Second spot goes to Ricky Weiss in the Derek Sandblasting Turk Enterprises 7W.
Well, Darren, Mike with a new Black Diamond chassis this year. Mike has run Victory Circles for a long time, and he switched to a Black Diamond chassis this year, and Ricky Weiss using a Bloomquist chassis. And that looks to be a different car than he had here last week, but boy, it looked like it was going pretty good.
When Frank wanted a new garage, he called Garage Masters. Bart didn't. While Bart called about permits, surveys, tree and fence removal, and improvement grants, Frank didn't. Let's be frank. One call does it all. Garage Masters. Call 953-3000 or visit garagemasters.ca.
All right, getting ready with our second heat of late models now. Of course, the late model class sponsored by Starbuck Credit Union. Tonight's race is sponsored by Transcona Trailers Sales. Starting on the pole, this is a Bloomquist chassis out of the Hallock, Minnesota area. The 71S is Stefan Snare. Outside row number 1, a brand new Masters built chassis for the number 2, sponsored by OMGs. This is the 2 of Bill Mooney out of the Selkirk area. Inside row number 2, driving the General Signs 5E is Shane Edgington. That is a Victory Circle by Moyer chassis. Outside is the 8 of Kevin Sexton. That is a Fagers chassis. And rounding out the field in a victory circle, the Veert Landscaping number 88 is going to be Paul Veert. Paul Veert in the 88 car, starting at the back of the pack here in your Starbuck Credit Union late model class. Well, getting closer and closer to our intermission. We will run 4 cylinders after this particular late model heat. 2 races coming up in your 4-cylinder stocks, and then we will go to intermission and come back with 6 feature events here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway. Want to welcome you once again. Don't forget to sign up for the Junior Fan Club, kids, over at the Shirt Shack. That, of course, proudly sponsored by Dufresne Furniture. The lineup is good according to our lineup sheets as we get set to go with your Starbuck Credit Union late model class, brought to you by Transcona Trailer Sales. Well, the Lucas Oil McPhillips Toyota OMG's 2M of Bill Mooney absolutely flying here. A brand new Masters built chassis, and that thing is hooked to the racetrack. Well, yellow flag is out on the racetrack for the 71S. That is Stefan Snare out of Hallock. That is a Bloomquist chassis pointing the wrong way in turn number 2. There is the True North Motors Avonlea Red River Messenger Courier 5E of Shane Edgington, a Victory Circle chassis, rolling to a stop in turn number 1. So a few casualties early here in the late model division. Your Starbuck Credit Union late model class on the racetrack for their second and final heat, but of course after intermission they will be back for their feature event. Shane Edgington now parking over at the scene of Stefan Snare in the 71S in turn number 2. Looking to talk to one of our safety officials, I would imagine. Don't forget 50-50 tickets are available. Grab your 50-50 tickets from one of our roving sellers. Also, lots of great new food available in the concession area, including all new 3rd-pound cheeseburgers. Of course, we have chicken finger dinners. That's chicken fingers and fries. We have all kinds of great stuff at that concession area. It is some great food to be had over there. All right, so it looks like the Avonlea 5E has gone to the pit area. That, of course, the Victory Circle chassis of Shane Edgington. It has a Miller Racing engine on board. Shane Edgington rolling back to the pit area. All right, Stefan Snare now in the Sportsman's Lodge Midwest Industrial 71S. Originally started on the pole in this Starbuck Credit Union late model heat. Bill Mooney in the OMGs. McPhillips Toyota Lucas Oil 2M will be the leader at the restart. You can see he'll go out in front by himself on row number 1. And then, of course, the 8 chooses the inside in this case. That is Kevin Sexton. The Veert Landscaping Gusta Sod Farms Dynamic Machine 88 car of Paul Veert is on the outside of row number 2. And Stefan Snare will roll off the speedway. The driver out of Hallock, Minnesota, takes that Bloomquist chassis back to the pit area. So a 3-car race here for 9 laps in your Starbuck Credit Union late model class. All right, our starter, Rob Como, looks them over, and green flag is in the air. We are racing. Well, Bill Mooney in the OMG's 2M flying around the top side of the racetrack, laying that right rear on the cushion. Kevin Sexton pulling away from Paul Viert in this 3-car Starbuck Credit Union late model heat race. But so far it has been all Bill Mooney in that McPhillips Toyota 2M. He is flying in that brand new Masters-built chassis. Of course, the Masters-built factory is located in Crothersville, Indiana. A place, well, if you blink, you might miss, but have been to the factory at Masters-built, and very, very cool operation in Crothersville, Indiana. Six laps now showing here for your Starbuck Credit Union late models as Sexton gets a bit of bite off the bottom of turn number 2 and closes the gap on the OMG's 2M of Mooney. Well, Paul Viert in the case number 88, well back of first and second. Sexton doing a nice job pressuring Mooney. Sexton with a bad push in the center of turn 1 and 2. That puts him a ways back of your leader, Bill Mooney, in the McPhillips Toyota OMG's 2M. Three to go. Now 2 remaining on the AIE Communications bell board. 2 to go. Well, that Masterbuilt, very new to Bill Mooney, but he's got it figured out here, no doubt about that. The OMG's 2M takes the white flag. Second spot, the Dabs Repair number 8, that is Kevin Sexton. Third, the case, Gusta Sod Farms number 88 of Paul Viert. But from start to finish, it has been all about this driver that is coming out of turn number 4. The Lucas Oil OMG's 2M takes the win in a brand new Masters built. Second spot unofficially will go to Kevin Sexton in the 8-car. Third is the 88 of Paul Viert.
Happy birthday, Mudruckers. For 25 years now, Mudruckers has been lifting garages, driveways, sidewalks, and every other kind of concrete pad. Did you know that most jobs are completed in less than 1 day and save homeowners up to 75% of the cost of replacement? That's a whole lot of happy Winnipeg homeowners. If you have concrete problems, call today for your free evaluation and find out if Mudruckers has the solution for you.
What do we got now? 4 cylinders?
992-6833 or check out mudruckers.ca.
4 cylinders. We got 19 heats of these. Oh no, 2 heats. Here's